Igbobi Igbo anyị ekene unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sịkwa unu nke onye chiri ya zelu. Anyị sịkwa unu ọ ya dịrị unu na mma, ụmụ Chineke, ụmụ Chukwu. Anyị sị ndị mmiri ndụ azụ, mmiri ata na azụ anwụrụ. Anyị sịkwa egbe bele ugo bele, nke si ibe ebe na gịnị mee ya ka ngwụkwa ya. Yes. And that's kwa na ọ ya dịrị anyị mma n'afọ, dịrị anyị mma na nkwọ, dịrị anyị mma n'orie. Okwu na nghọta, dịrị anyị mma na eke. Ise. Alright, biko unu ga-enye na ya obele oge anyị were nnukwu ife anyị egosi unu n'ụbọchị nke taa, mana anyị ga-ewere ya n'usoro na-esonye na ya ọfụma biko. We are seeing your comments on the comment section below and we appreciate that. Alright, also o were ife nchọrọ ikwu before mkpọọ ya bụ this audio. Thank you so much for Biafrans, and I get it 13,000 followers by tomorrow. And it's a very massive, as in, thank you. We cannot do this without Biafrans, without you out there. I appreciate to all the fans, new Muchineke Nine. Anamasunu Dalun Linen, Kunse Akwadai, Nia Neme, Dalun Linen Kunse Solai. Once again, I Jikola Nekuna, open a join the membership group, Kabara join here. Again, with a powerful information that will shock you. Alright, can you do about? Alright, I audio clip in a jig. One of our brother, Mele, as in Okowasi, Yamaze Aloy Jumako. He do a very good analysis, a very good job there. And it's in a go soon Kunigaya. Yamaze Aloy Jumako reply to DOS, and also he clarify some certain things I need the Yama. Then our brother also help us to clarify it more to Biafrans. So now I can never if I get here, I guess where on Okabaro, drop your own comment on the comment section below. Alright, over to you, my brother. Over to you, sir.
Press release 17th June 2023 from Aloy Ejimako. My attention has been drawn to a defamatory press release presently in active publication and circulation, signed and distributed by one Chika Edozieha, purporting to be leader of IPOB Department of State, stating that he has banned me from visiting my client Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the DSS, where he is being detained extrajudicially and unconstitutionally. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. Let me highlight it. He said, purporting to be leader of IPOB Department of State. Those of you listening to me right now may not understand the meaning of this word here, this very statement here. That Chike Edozieha is purporting to be leader of IPOB Department of State. And the person who said this is the right-hand man of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the lawyer that sees Mazi Nnamdi Kanu twice in a week up to today. The lawyer that speaks with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu twice in a week. The man who can tell or should I say the only man who can give every details of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody as it stands right now, because it is now in the public that Ifa Jona Ifeanyi Ejiofor does no longer have access to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Neither does the son Michael Zekome visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS dungeon. So if the man who communicates with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one-on-one, face-to-face, each and every time, is the one who tells you that somebody in the name of Chike Edozieha is purporting to be leader of IPOB Department of State, that means that this man called Chike Edozieha, the criminal, has been sacked long time ago by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. So I don't know if you get it. That the man Chike Edozieha has been sacked long time ago, probably since 2 years ago, by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he's still parading himself as the HOD and Umoko Ganetu Yike. the dogs, they paid monthly salary to come and praise them on social media, keep on telling them how wise they are. Fools, Umokoko. Look at it here. Purporting to be leader of IPOB Department of State. And the person who said this is the only person, I said, only person who can bring any information about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the public. The only, I said, when I say only, I mean only. You can read my lips. The only person who can bring the genuine information about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the public as it stands today. And this tweet was made, or should I say this press release was made just a couple of minutes ago. Now let us read. Accordingly, the same press release, the said Chike Edozie has stated that he has banned me from taking independent doctors to the DSS to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the purpose of making an independent assessment of his present health care needs. In the same token, the said Chike Edozie uttered warnings, grave threats, innuendos, and false allegations against my person and the Kanu family. First, let me make it crystal clear that according to the court order on visitations with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone, highlight that, alone, that possesses the sole power, highlight that also, possesses the sole power and discretion to choose whoever he desires visitation from. I want you to understand this, that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone that possesses the sole power and discretion. Possesses the sole power. So go and tell the idiot that he is just hallucinating and he has been put to shame. That is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that has the sole power and discretion to choose whoever he desires visitation from. Not even the DSS, not even president, not even anybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can decide, I don't want, once he said, I don't want to see this person again, that is final. DSS cannot force a visitor to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not possible. So the idiot writing junk, the criminal writing junk in Switzerland does not actually understand what is going on in IPOB anymore. He doesn't know. Everything is gone from them. They don't know anything happening in IPOB again. Now, no other person can choose or impose visitors on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not even the DSS. Did you get that? Not even the DSS. That is exactly what I just said now. Not even the DSS can impose visitors on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government, the court, the IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers or relatives. Therefore, this Chike Edozie and his ilk have no place in this matter of who is approved to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, be it his lawyers, his doctors, or his relatives. So not court, neither court nor IPOB or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family. It is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself has the sole power and discretion to choose whoever he wants to visit him. That's all. Any other person or anybody making press release or memo or whatsoever is doing that at his own peril, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, second, it's also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone that has the power to invite a medical doctor of his personal choice to have a visitation with him. He had done that. He had done it in the past, in August 2022, to my knowledge, and even as the visitation was mysteriously blocked at the last minute, my efforts and follow-up with the doctor generated the very first and only independent medical opinion that is being used today by all his lawyers and others in advancing his cases and pressing for the urgent medical attention he required since the rendition. Barrister Aloy Ejimako. Okay, mado. Now, for avoidance of doubt, It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who directly assigned this task to me as part of my complex brief as his special counsel and as part of the all-round effort to garner the urgent independent medical care that he requires. Unana Nukuya. Now let me continue. There's nothing in this critical task that made it necessary that this matter of health, which has been urgent and Herculean, must be exclusive to just one person, and that my humble self and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family should be excluded from matters concerning his health. I don't know if you understand that at this very critical time, what you should be talking about now is the health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is deteriorating. You have no right, if you are genuine, to say or to stop any doctor from visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and assessing his health condition. When I told you that the people that blocked the personal physicians from seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 6th of this month of June were the criminals who parade themselves as the DOS. We are getting there. Let's continue reading first. Third, the same publications suggested that this Chike Dozieha unwittingly admitted that he and his ilk were part of the grand conspiracy that had blocked the two doctors chosen by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to visit him on 6th June 2023 just because I was the lawyer that had, as part of my brief and instructions, prepared the letter of introduction the DSS had demanded for the visitation at the last and critical minute. Now, the DSS demanded the letter of introduction of these personal physicians of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the doctors. Now, all of a sudden, after they have been cleared on their way to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, another DSS officer who was not even there before just appeared from nowhere and stopped the doctors and also asked them to leave. So the question is this: since it is now confirmed that it was the criminals, the Chike Dozieha and members of the DOS, including Ifeanyi Ejiofor, that made that call that they must not allow doctors to go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, does it mean that Chike Dozieha, who claim to be the HOD, and the members of DOS are working hand in hand with the DSS of Nigeria? So you ask, what is the business of Chike Dozieha of DOS with Nigeria's DSS? Because IPOB is meant to be a thorn on the flesh of Nigerian government and its security apparatus, which DSS is included. So how comes those who claim to be piloting the affairs of IPOB that is meant to be a thorn on the flesh of Nigerian government and its security apparatus working hand in hand with DSS of the same Nigerian government? It's a simple question that if you are able to answer this question, you will now know where Mili Sueba no Pio Bagro. If you get now, have you seen it? Now let us continue. This is shocking and ominous to say the least, but leaving that aside for the moment, let me sound this note of warning. When you block independent medical doctors from visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even when you knew that it was him that personally chose those doctors and invited them, you must know that you are deliberately endangering his life. Think about it. Think about it. Now, let me send a public message to our able barrister Aloy Ejimako concerning this last word here, this one that I have highlighted. Barrister Aloy Ejimako has told Chike Dozieha and his ilk to think about it, to think about endangering the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by blocking the doctors who came to assess his health condition. My dear Barrister Aloy Ejimako, they can never think about it. The criminals cannot think about it because their first target failed in Kenya. Let me analyze this a little bit. Let me digress a little bit. Their initial target failed in Kenya because the sole plan, the sole target was to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya and seal it that nobody will hear it outside. All of us will go just ask what is going on. Where is Mazi? Where is Mazi? Oh God, chai. But oh yeah, we go. Oh God, you are too much. You are too much. I thank you. God, I always praise you. We will just be asking, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? This was a plan by the DOS members led by Chike Dozieha. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will just disappear in Kenya. Nobody will hear anything about him. We'll just be asking, where is Mazi? Where is Mazi? Where is Mazi? And at the end of the day, nobody will know what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. So their plan, their initial plan with the zoo government led by Muhammadu Buhari, impostor then, was to get rid of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya and nobody should hear anything about it. Now, as God may have it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not die in Kenya. So they had no any other option than to bring him to Nigeria. So when it was announced that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been brought back to the zoo, it was a shocker to them because their plan failed. And they now knew that they are now in a very big mess, an almighty mess. So it is a tussle now. It is a tussle and a puzzle because they can no longer control it. So even in my previous broadcast about that memo, I said that they want to use the deteriorating health of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to eliminate him in the DSS custody, but it's not going to work. Barrister Aloy Ejimako, I know that you know about this. You know very well that these same people you mentioned their names here, Chike Dozieha and his ilk, do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alive. But I know the reason why you cannot be talking about this because you don't want to hit the polity. I know and I understand. So they don't think about it. They want Mazi. The best news for Chinas and Woru today is to hear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dead, which God forbid it can never happen. It can never ever happen. Never. God that kept him alive.
Alright, darling, Linne. Ona no give one work was Nima Kwa Gupta. If according to Aloy Ejimako, or the refer na Twitter handle. Yeah. Alright, Kefi with the Kiku Basta Makayabi our brother Kowase. Yeah, Barrister Aloy Ejimako. Kowagase, what's the end do is Kefi with the Kiku Nayabi fe drop wire on the comment section below. Alright, once again, don't forget that this is Eastern News 24, where we give to you the latest news and the latest story on what is happening in Biafra land.